All right, everybody, welcome back to Heat Wave 6. We're bringing you some of the best gameplay in Rivals of Aether, Windjammers, and even Pizza Tower. But today, right now, we're going to be doing Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. We're going to be doing our exhibition match. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Waldo. To my left, we got one of the 7 deadly sins, Pride. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I'm excited for NASB 2 and what is coming up. I mean, we have the exhibition match for all the beta testers. For those at home who don't know, the beta testers have been banned from this tournament from entering. However, there are a couple who are still entering, but they're entering as debatably the worst character in the game currently.
That's a horrible rule set. What?
It's horrible, but everyone agrees Plankton right now is the worst character.
No,
but
everyone does not agree that. I had a discussion in the house this morning where I've learned that not everyone agrees with that.
Okay, but
why are you spreading propaganda?
No,
what are you doing?
The beta testers don't count. They've had too much time with the game. Everybody else who's played Plankton thinks he's horrible, unless you're the beta testers. Now, to be fair, though, right? To be fair, I did see Pancake Mix play Plankton last night, and I understood what he was talking about, because Plankton is kind of scary.
Dude, all these NASB 2 players, they will not shut up about how characters are good because they have big combos. It's like none of them have played a platform fighter in the last 5 years. It's driving me insane.
It's not even that
driving me insane.
It's not even that it's good combos. The fact is that Plankton, he's just very awkward. He doesn't play in the way you would think like a character like Reptar would, because Reptar in this game is amazing right now currently, but Reptar, he feels big, his moves are big, he kind of functions the way you would. He's kind of clunky. Plankton just feels odd. Like, he doesn't feel like the way that a normal heavyweight does. However, he does have some pretty impressive combos with his grab. He has some really great kill potential. Pancake Mix has a confirm from dash attack to the EX version of his hot sauce, which is just like a big Hadouken that kills you instantly. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, Sanji, I actually haven't seen a lot of Plankton gameplay from them. I'll be interested to see what Sanji does differently, because Sanji does play characters in a very particular way. I remember in NASB 1 where he played Toph, and it was the worst thing to probably happen to that game, having played it personally. But he is a great player. He has great technical skill. He absolutely loved this game. Both of these players love this game.
You sure know how to give a player a compliment.
Right? Exactly. Look, Sanji, I love you, man, if you're watching this VOD. But Sanji and another player, Squibble, are in the same vein where they take a character and they find the lamest thing about them and they just use it to no end in the best way possible. But we're going right here into this game number 1.
The chum is coming out.
It really is. It is out in full force. Sanji is going to get that first grab, go right into a command grab, get some good damage on. 37. Now, in the beta build, one thing to note was the hot sauce that you're seeing did 2 damage a tick in the beta. It's now doing 1, which is plenty for it, but I can only imagine it doing like 2 damage a tick.
Wait, does this character not have a run? Does it just walk?
He has a run.
It's
just very slow.
What the heck is that move? What?
So that move right there, that is his charge up smash, where he basically plants himself to the ground, but he can turn it slowly to intercept people. So it's a really good anti-air.
Yo, you lose a stock. Lose a stock.
Oh, he did pause. He has to lose a stock.
No. So such gentlemen to play here.
Right. One thing to note about this exhibition match, guys, it is single elimination. So if either Pancake or Sanji lose, they are out. There's no loser's bracket, nothing whatsoever.
Why is Sanji Nick Brawl Guy sponsored by Sanji?
Nick Brawl Guy sponsored by Sanji? That's
sick.
just Sanji's sense of humor, man.
Yo, shout out to Nick Brawl Guy.
Shout out entirely. Now, the one thing about that charged up smash, though, it does have a limited range, so you can't just hide. You can't just spam it out and just pick somebody up across the screen.
I definitely see what you mean by this character. Like, looks really weird for a platform fighter character. Like, I would expect something like this to be like a boss fight in like a platformer or something. The movement does not remind me of a lot of platform fighter characters for sure.
He has very awkward movement, yeah, and he has really weird projectiles too. They don't function in the way. That dare specifically, I do love that dare a lot. Catches a lot of people off guard. It's a great edge guarding tool. as we've seen Pancake. I saw him use it last night and got a lot of confirmed kills off of that. But now Sanji in disadvantage is going to get up tilted, up aired, but is able to make it back just fine.
Oh, one thing, I'm not sure if you already noted this, but we are doing a single elimination bracket, not
Yes,
double elimination.
I just noted that.
Okay, good. So, yeah, they're playing with everything on the line right now, obviously.
Yep, and
Is there a prize for this, actually?
I don't know. That's
Glory?
a good question.
It's all the glory?
But Pancake was able to clear off that stock, and now Pancake is already at 116%. But as we've mentioned before, Plankton, very heavy character, but not heavy enough to sustain through that command grab. Is going to knock Pancake off his feet. We are now at an even 2-stock game.
Do you notice differences in how Sanji approaches the character compared to Pancake Mix?
Not entirely sure. So I can tell you what I know about Pancake Mix is Pancake can play very aggressive when in advantage state. As we are seeing, he uses a lot of dash attack, uses a lot of those up airs, uses Nair very effectively, goes for the EX, the slime. I want to call it slime, but it's hot sauce. Goes for the EX hot sauce, isn't able to find anything, but
It's not called Chum?
it's not called chum, no.
What?
It's just hot sauce.
What?
He so that little thing that you've seen him throw, that's a chum bucket.
Oh. Okay.
You would think it would be
I'm
called
learning so
chum.
much lore right now about SpongeBob.
You are. You never watched SpongeBob as a kid?
I did. I just never paid attention to the details of the cuisine prepared by Plankton.
Man, you're missing out, dude. He's gonna get that up tilt and the up tilt. Is now following. Gets the hot sauce, and that is going to do it. That's what I was talking about with those nasty, nasty confirms. It is best of 3, so we are gonna go right into game 2. I don't think they're going to be changing. Yes, they are.
Changing. Okay, Donatello versus Patrick.
Okay, Sanji talked up his Patrick quite a bit, so
Okay.
I'll be interested to see. And I know Pancake mentioned that he really did like Donatello. Donatello
insanely disjointed.
has a lot of disjoints, but he is also he is so slow.
He's so slow. I was like trying everyone's dash dance last night. Donatello like basically doesn't have a dash dance.
He doesn't really have a dash dance. His dash dance is he hits you with stick.
Wow, that's such a great dash dance.
It's such a great dash dance. That's what he does.
Instead of hitting your control stick left and right, he just hits you with the stick left and right.
He hits you with that. But
Yeah.
we're going to see these combos come out. And the one thing about Donatello that's worth noting is he basically has Sephiroth Nair, or Cloud Nair, if you will.
And Cloud up air as well.
And it is ginormous. And we're going to see Sanji go for some of these combos, but not able to find anything concrete just yet. We're seeing him go for dash attack into the Nair. He's going to flip the table, is going to get his jump, but Pancake able to make it back.
Well, so this is I think this is the first time we're seeing a character that is a carryover from Nasby 1. You want to talk about how Patrick's different in this game?
So Patrick does have a couple of key differences. For one, there is a pretty funny infinite that was found under the stage where if you get someone at the right angle, you can just command grab them to death. Essentially, that's very rare though. A lot of the main differences, however, is the fact that Patrick now has that table that he can use as a projectile. It's a good edge guarding tool. It's a good mix-up option as well, so you can kind of put them in a situation where they are trapped and they're not able to get out. But a lot of the core mechanics of Patrick still remain. So he's still a grappler. He still has a lot of those same moves. He doesn't have that.
Oh, he still has Carcat hack. Let's go.
That move, I am not sure though. So there are some things about Patrick I'm not sure. The thing is with Patrick is there isn't a lot of representation for him just yet. Leo is still going to be playing Patrick, to my understanding, but I know Blackamar as well as Sanji were really talking up this character just earlier today.
Yeah, that's really interesting because Patrick is considered like one of the worst characters in Nasby 1. I mean, he's slow, his range is kind of bad, he's really reliant on like his grab game, which requires him to get up close. I guess the projectile probably solves a lot of that. And probably rounds out the character a lot.
Which, it's funny you mentioned that, because I just realized he picked Patrick into Donatello. And that was a great, I call it the baseball, from Pancake. He has a really good understanding of how to use that projectile. So the cool thing with that projectile right there is you can hit it with any of Donatello's moves, and it'll change the angle of it.
Oh.
So it's very interesting to use as an edge guarding tool, as a ledge trapping tool, and can really catch people off guard. Donatello also, if you've seen that cloud on screen, you might be wondering what that is. That's a teleport. So if he's ever off stage, you can just teleport to that and you'll be back on stage. So Pancake, when I was talking to him last night, he said, I always make sure that is on stage so I can just go off, double jump, do whatever I need to get the kill, and then I just teleport back to stage.
And then is the teleport back to stage punishable if you call it? Like, can you react to it and punish it?
So if you're right next to it, yeah, you can absolutely react to it. However, the other thing to note is you can also destroy the little cloud. So you can destroy it with an attack.
Puddle.
Yeah, so originally they had it to where you weren't able to do anything about it, but they changed it after testing because it was just a free recovery, and wow.
So you can break your opponent's smoke cloud?
Yes.
Oh, that's not like Orchid Ball. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, no. If you could break your own smoke cloud, that'd be awful. Oh, my God. But Sanji is going to take that game.
Like popping it for an effect.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because like Orchid like turns the puddle into like bubbles or something, right?
Right, gotcha.
Something like that.
So Sanji is going to take that game. That was very impressive from him. He was able to get some damage on. I don't think Pancake was able to get anything going. I just think he was a little overwhelmed with a lot of the pressure that Sanji was bringing. And we're going to see another character change. I guess
Sanji's bringing out the beavers. Let's go.
Oh.
No, he's not. So beavers are my main.
Yeah, he's bringing out beavers. Now, I told you, Sanji plays characters a very specific way. Okay. He only plays Norbert.
Me too.
Okay, there you go.
Man.
There you go.
Sanji knows what's up, guys.
So he only does
genius level player.
He only does one thing. Can you guess what that is?
Forward air.
3, 2,
he does something different. He uses the move where he brings out, what is the other guy's name? I don't know.
The other beaver.
Yeah, the other beaver, and he just literally it's the log throwing move.
Oh,
so
he just
spams that pretty much.
Interesting. Okay, that's very different from my approach to Norbert.
Yeah.
His Norbert's probably much better than mine. So I'll take some notes while I watch this.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We're going
Is he gonna mash down B? I'll start. Yes, he is. Okay.
Of course he is.
So down B lets you swap between the two beavers. The beavers have like slightly different properties from each other. Norbert, this beaver, is a little bit more Mark-like. He's got a really good dash down. He's got some good disjoints. The other beaver is a little bit more, I forgot the name, but the other beaver is a little bit more Squirtle-like. The aerials are very inspired by PM Squirtle.
Yep. Oh my God, and that is going to be an early stock there. Gets the spike. That was nasty. Amber is a character a lot of people hyped up, specifically the beta testers early on, but ends up actually currently not being one of the best characters, primarily just due to the fact that their recovery is not great, and a lot of their moves are really easy to call out, but they do have a pretty impressive punish game, and they have pretty good projectiles as well. And we can see Sanji going in, using that move like I mentioned he would, trying to get this kill. Up smash, really strong on Norbert, but I think Sanji is just abusing it too much. Never mind, Sanji. I'll shut up. Even Pancake is shaking his head that he shouldn't have gotten killed by that. He shouldn't have ran into that. But it combos into itself, if you saw that there.
Yeah, I think it's very based on like Diddy Kong's up strong, right? And it's about as high knockback, I think.
Yeah. Impressively at high knockback, if you will. We see Pancake going for that. Ledge trap is not going to find it, but Sanji is back off stage. Impressive up smash coming out from Pancake is going to clear up that stock very quickly, but we saw it last time too, where Sanji was able to clean it up. Not quite.
Bringing out the assist, trying to make some stuff happen. Yeah, so all the special moves that these characters have bring out the other beaver to do some assists. And so you can like use this for team combos. You can use this to like cover your recovery, as you cover your recovery with one beaver while you recover with the other, stuff like that.
One thing to note too. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say you can also switch to the beaver on the fly. So if you decide you're in a bad situation with one while you have the other out, switch to the other one. Should be just fine. So really, what are your personal thoughts on Beaver though? Like, what makes you want to play Beaver?
What makes me want to play Beaver?
Yeah.
I think Beaver's like normals kit is very good. Like, and this is like a trend in like the way I choose characters in games. I like characters with like good movement, good normals, and like Norbert has like an amazing dash stance. Can play like the whip punish game really, really well. Can go in with those disjointed forward airs and up airs and down airs and wreak a lot of havoc while like spacing on shield. I like all of that. Like, this game's mechanics, they remind me a lot of Melee and PM, and when I think of what kinds of qualities make a character really strong in Melee and PM, I think of things like strong footsies game, strong disjoints that are safe on shield and spaced properly, etc. Yeah. And then on top of that, I feel like the assist potential probably will give them a pretty high-powered combo game once it's up. That's my guess. I don't know for sure, obviously. That's my sort of hypothesis. So that's what I guess what draws me to the character right now.
Those are all fair. I mean, he does have a really strong combo game and strong movement. I would say the biggest thing holding this character back currently, and again, this is a big question mark character. For the most part, people have no idea how to approach this character in terms of learning them, is their normals are very stubby. So they don't have a lot of great range aside from, like the logs, as we mentioned with the other beaver. But, I feel like when optimized, like you said, these characters are going to have like a touch of death.
So there's range and then there's disjoint, right? And those are like two different concepts.
Right.
If you have high range moves versus if you have high disjoint moves, that fundamentally changes how you play neutral. For example, if you have a high disjoint move, you're going to be spacing further away and trying to like counter poke and stuff like that. Whereas as opposed to try to more proactively poke. So like it changes your strategy, but I think Norbert, for example, has really strong disjoints and can like play that game well.
Yeah.
Even if his like raw range may not be that great.
Right.
I feel like most characters in this game don't have amazing range except for like select moves though. Like I feel like you're giving me a look. You're giving me like a look like I said something just totally wrong. Alright. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts on disjoints versus range?
No, what are your thoughts on the overall range these characters have? Because I think like, a lot of the characters I tried, like they seem like they have very stubby normals.
So I would say there are like some of the best characters in the game right now currently do have some really insane range, more than you would expect. Azula specifically comes to mind as a character.
Azula's like one of the best characters right now by most
the
people,
best
I
character
guess.
from most people, I would say.
Okay.
Azula has insane range on a lot of her abilities. Again, her snare, that projectile is huge, and it also has a lot of knockback. It can kill you very early, as well as she's just able to follow up very effectively with her combos. And then there are other characters like Korra who also have very good range with Nair and are able to follow up with just how fast they can move across the screen. So a lot of it does go down to just fast movement as well, rather than just disjointed.
Burst movement, like Azula has like a Falcon kick kind of move, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like a lot of stuff like that in the game for sure.
There's a ton of stuff like that in the game, and there is going to be more to be discovered, especially as we move in to our next exhibition. We're going to have my man Blackamar fight, who I wish was Tafar. Tafar, we're sorry we couldn't. We're very sorry you couldn't be here tonight. No, genuinely.
I sure wish this guy coming on stream was this other guy.
No, so basically, Tafar was originally supposed to be here. He wasn't able to make it. We're very sorry, Tafar. We hope you're doing well. But we do have someone filling in for him who I have a lot of respect and admiration for. It's my man, Quote. And Quote, I'm not sure exactly all the characters he plays, aside from one. He plays Squidward. And Squidward is a character that, again, one of those question mark characters where people are like, what does this character do? What the hell does this character do?
Like Squidward's a double jump cancel character, which like those are always like really weird to figure out, I think, especially like in early meta.
Yeah, so he functions, I think Void mentioned that it's very similar to like a Mewtwo-esque character, where you're able to double jump, cancel into a lot of your moves. But the thing is that makes Squidward different is he has a rage mechanic, so where he moves faster, he's quicker, and he does a lot more damage. And the biggest thing I asked about, to Quote, I asked him, like, what is this character's neutral? He says, I spam fair.
Hell yeah.
And that's pretty much what you do with him, because he does have a really strong fair. And I'm excited to see, but then we got on the right, we got Blackamar, repping my man Gerald, the best skin. I love that skin so much.
So, a lot of people this morning told me that they think Turtle's the first character in the game.
Which is crazy.
You think that's crazy? I know Blackamar thinks that's crazy. Blackamar thinks that this character is just like slept on, underdeveloped.
I would agree with that. I think the biggest thing with this character is there is a lot to learn, especially with movement, with skateboard, as well as the projectiles. I mean, you saw that wheel come up. There's like 4 different projectiles.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But what is interesting, too, about this character is he does have a lot of kill power, a lot of kill potential, a lot of combo potential. He's able to just take someone up into the ceiling and then just slam dunk them down in the ground, which is impressive. But now we're seeing this rage mode get activated. Oh,
my God.
Wow, that was impressive. But it looks like Blackamar is still going to be able to hold on just for a little bit longer. Is able to get the mix-up, going to get that slam dunk, not going to kill just yet. Squidward has a lot of upward mobility with his strong up air.
Ooh, Squidward has a wheel! Is that gonna kill?
Oh.
No, right. The ceilings are really high in this game right now. Like all the blast zones are kind of insane, I think.
Yeah,
like,
this
really,
is
really big.
This isn't the highest though. Jellyfish has the highest blast zone, but I think we are gonna. Yep, that fair is going to kill Blackamar. So we're at a pretty dead even game. The one thing about this game, however, is, I mean, it could change on a dime. I mean, we've seen some touches of death even at the start of it, and it just makes me excited to see how people are going to optimize this game. But we can see Blackamar is just on a tear right now. Is not going to be able to get that follow-up, though. But he did stack on an impressive 83 damage in that time.
Going forward to make something happen. Oh, double dare! One style. Okay.
And you can see Blackamar shaking his head. He knew. He knew it was going to happen before it even happened, so... But he's going to be able to clean up that stock pretty quickly. We're seeing, like, back-to-back just answers for these players just all tied up again. And we're going to get the double! Oh, dude!
Laughing it off.
Oh, my God. He knows. Wait, he's off stage. Oh, God. Now I fear for Blackamar. Like, you can't be off stage like that, buddy. Going to use the slime. It looks like the slime football, but was not able to get anything off that. That dash attack, too, is also so annoying on Squidward.
That is such a funny move.
No way! Oh, no way!
Do it!
Don't do it!
That's enough. Babysit him.
You can see Quote laughing at that. Blackamar's kind of smiling through it, but jeez Louise.
I love Squidward's winning animation. Oh, that's definitely like the personality they give it all the characters is like I think the biggest upgrade from Nasby 1. Like all the animations are amazing. The characters feel like real characters and not just
stand
on the screen.
Exactly. I love it. Squidward's loose screen though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a way he's all wrapped up from like the episode Firmly Grasp It.
Oh, Firmly Grasp It. Okay.
Future would actually have been funny, but I think that's one of his taunts.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but we're now gonna see a switch. That's one thing about the exhibition. They're switching characters every game.
So Grandma Gertie is the Captain Falcon of this game. I think. I feel like it's a pretty accurate statement.
Yeah.
Right? Like she has the Falcon up air. She has the Falcon knee. She plays around a dash dance and heavy combo game. Her recovery's not amazing.
Her recovery, I would say, is less than amazing. Is poo-poo. She has a pretty bad recovery, but she has a lot of mix-up options with it. It's very easy to predict. The other thing too that's holding Grandma Gertie back is she's also really big. She's like a very tall character. But if you're able to get those moves in, she does have a combo heavy game.
Look at her head and look at Aang's head. That's
right.
Crazy.
Yeah, no. Like Aang's character model almost entirely can fit in in her head. It's crazy.
All right, let's talk about Aang for a second because Aang was a character who was very dominant in early meta Nasby 1, but has seen a lot of changes. Like I think Aang in this game is not that similar to Nasby 1. Like a lot of the aerials are different. So like that staff aerial that Aang was known for in early Nasby 1 that's been replaced by, I mean all of his aerials have been replaced by I guess like air bending moves.
Right.
That have different combo properties. He's still got the air ball. One of his very interesting moves though is his down air, because his down air makes him float a little bit.
Right.
You can use it as a momentum style, you can use it as like a weird combo follow-up. So he's got a lot of different things going on. I don't know if you want to talk about other details that he's got going on for him.
So he is a very fundamentally different character. Oh wow, is going to get the slime cancel into the knee, and it's going to take that. But he is a very combo heavy character now in the sense that he doesn't have combos that are just nair. So he has a lot of up air combos. He has a lot of grab combos too. It does let him float for a bit. I'm not sure if it spikes. I'm almost certain it would, but I'm not entirely sure as of yet. But we do get to see that knee come out, and that knee is like if you're at ledge, it can kill you at like 50. And then the other thing too about Aang, just to keep in mind, is Blackamar has mentioned this, and I agree with him, that this character we haven't seen a lot of because I think it's just he's gotten outshined by some of the better characters in the game. So Blackamar is thinking like, yeah, when the best characters in the game right now, Azula and Reptar, get nerfed, that a lot of people are going to look towards Aang and see what potential he holds. And according to Blackamar, it's a lot. And we're seeing that right now. I mean, Blackamar has a pretty decent lead currently. Just looking to get that extra credit on as much as he can before he dies. Aang, one of the lighter characters I know.
Aang's throw animation is pretty cool. I like how he uses airbending for all his moves. Now,
Yeah.
Like I think the Avatar characters in Nasby 1, they kind of barely use the actual elements of the moves at all. You've got a lot of just like martial arts, hitting people with a staff, and I feel like that's been really reworked in this game in a way that's like it feels very good, I think.
I know Korra uses a lot of the elements in her moves. So I think Aang is specifically just an airbender. just for the sake of just so you don't have two avatars doing the same thing.
Right. That
But we're about to
that
get
makes
some
sense.
more avatar characters next year. Actually, we're getting Iroh and we're getting Zuko. So
We're getting 2 more firebenders?
2 more firebenders.
Interesting. Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how they work. I'm gonna be sad if Iroh's moves don't at least involve T in some degree.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a self-heal or something, like Ivysaur.
Yeah, maybe you can have a projectile where he throws like a Jade token at your face. Something like that. Oh, man. But we're actually seeing some great combos come out from Quote. Is going to get him off stage at 77 already. Was able to stack up a lot of damage really quick.
Oh my god. Frying pan combos. I'm getting the edge guard. Smack him with the piano.
Oh my
what?
god. Yeah, dude.
Invisibility?
Yeah, that's Snorlax. The piano is Snorlax.
Amazing. A great timing on the ledge roll for Blackmar.
So one thing to know about Gertie is she can just throw out random items from her bag. And some of these items have hilarious properties. Like there's one that has that's basically a missile. You saw one, the piano, that is Snorlax.
that slime cancel almost turned into something. Oh my god.
Almost. But no cigar is going to go for the up air. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah. I know Gertie. There's like a weird glitch where like up B reversals are like kind of hard sometimes, right? Like if you're on the left side trying to get to the right ledge, or if you're on the left side trying to get to the edge, you might sometimes just go in the wrong direction. Hopefully that'll be tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully. It's happened to me a couple times, man. It's so annoying. But hopefully also Quote's able to get this stock soon. I mean, he's already at 46. And the thing is with Grandma Gertie is Grandma Gertie, I would argue, has one of the worst disadvantage states in the game. Is going to be able to get out of that, but had to use the slime meter. Oh, that's death. Oh, not quite. It sent it the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Oh, but Blackmar keeps the follow-ups going. He's looking for an edge guard. Oh, gets kicked in the face.
I gotta say, Blackmar's follow-up game has been really strong this entire game. He's been really reading Quote, and I'm not sure if that's just a Grandma Gertie thing or if that's just a Blackmar thing. I'm gonna say it's a little bit of both. Blackmar gonna take that game too.
I mean, Blackmar was absolutely a top player in NASB 1, even while he was rocking the commentary.
Yeah.
And I think he's been very active on testing this game. This is our first game 3? It's our first game 3.
Yeah, it's game 3. I already know what character he's gonna switch to. Come on, Blackmar, do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on.
I have no idea what's going to
What? He's going to play Raphael. Okay.
I was not expecting that. What were you expecting?
I was expecting Donatello. He was playing it earlier.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I was expecting Korra from Quote, though. Korra, he has been messing around with Korra as well.
Okay, here we go.
But Raph will be different. Raph is a character, again, a lot of people are considering to be strong. However, I think with Raph, a lot of people are saying the character's a little too honest. Where the character in and of themselves is just very, like, you kind of have an idea of what they're going to do before they even do it. There's not really a lot of cheese with this character, but they have a lot of good, solid movement, a lot of good, solid moves, and just overall decent kill power, too. They're also the fastest character in the game.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yes.
With disjoint. That's interesting.
So they are able to follow up pretty effectively well. That aerial up strong is fantastic, though. It's I would say one of the best in the game. It's easy to combo into.
This stage is definitely a pretty different one from the ones we've seen in NASB 1. I don't think I've seen, like, I think in actually any of the triplats I've played. Maybe Rush Rev? But this kind of triplat's pretty rare. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, this one's pretty interesting, and I kind of like it, to be fair. It kind of spreads it out a little bit for the platforms.
It looks fun to do Waveland shenanigans.
Yes, I would agree. Is going to use the slime to cancel into an up throw, but not able to follow up with anything.
Ooh, what a
wow!
Unfortunately, not converting into a kill, but scared him a little.
Yeah, that Nair is something fierce. So we're going to see a grab come out. Not going to be able to follow up. The one thing about Raph, though, to note is that the recovery is not great. It is pretty bad. But
does he stick his foot above the ledge, or can you sweet spot?
You can sweet spot,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
If you couldn't sweet spot, that would suck. God. But unfortunately, Blackmar is going to lose that stock, but he did get on a nice 76 damage. And right now we are chilling. That back air is not going to kill just yet, but we are seeing Quote getting cooking with 64. I just realized Blackmar 64 damage.
That's true. That's true. Oh, Raphael's aerials seem to cover the entire platform pretty well. I feel like these platform tactics have to be really, really strong with them.
Very, I would say.
Oh!
Oh, that was such a dirty slime cancel.
Yeah, he's kind of put himself in a compromised position for it. Okay, returns to safety.
But he's looking at the damage already, though, Pride. He's at 139. This is not where you want to be if you're Raphael. I mean, Raphael's not the lightest character in the game, but he is just on the verge of being a lightweight.
Oh, but Raphael is going to take that stock first. Cora was also sitting at a pretty high percent.
Yes.
Raphael, Blackmore's getting some extra credit here before he loses the stock. Let's see what he can get. Trying to push Cora all the way to the corner. Oh, just running in with the grab. Misses, but doesn't get punished for it.
And as we can see, is going to get that kill. We are sitting at a 2-stock game right now. Game 3, single elimination, guys. So remember, whoever loses this, they're out. There's just no possible way of them playing again tonight, at least. They're going to be probably some of them are going to be playing tomorrow, at least. Quote definitely. Oh, that's so good, but it didn't send the way you wanted them though. But the one thing with Cora that I'm surprised we're not seeing from Quote, this character can like fly across the screen, kind of in the way that they're flying across the screen right now, where they almost died.
Yeah, look at all these different air assaults she has.
Yeah,
that's a lot of mix-up potential.
Yeah, we've seen like players like Captain Planet do some really impressive things with Cora. I mean, they were made to tear through losers at the Creestaps tournament, just the launch tournament, if you will. Oh my God, he goes for the cheese. Isn't going to find it, though. I kind of respect it. I mean, he's already at 147. He's thinking, I might as well.
Oh, and he's finally going to lose a stock there. For 1 stock apiece, this is it, folks. Oh, we're just going to shield pressure directly. That's a little unsafe. Oh my God, they're scrapping so hard.
That is 46 damage already. This is not the position you want to be in if you're fighting Cora. Cora is off stage, and Quote goes for the hard read, but isn't able to find anything. All right, we're back in neutral. That Nair 2 is insanely strong from Cora. One of the best Nairs in the game, hands down, if not the best.
Oh, Blackbar's looking for a spike real quick, trying to end this at an early percent. He does not like this percent deficit. Oh, but he's actually just making back through combos. Look at this. We're at 98, just like that.
We are at 98, but one of the problems I've mentioned before is coming out. This character doesn't have a whole lot that is dishonest. Just has a lot of good, honest moves, but that's kind of what you don't need when you're fighting Cora. And we're going to see it there. Quote, going to take that 2-1, barely, over Blackmore. Blackmore to put up one hell of a fight, though. And we're going to see Quote is going to stay right there.
We're going to get to grand finals.
We are at grand finals already. This is the quickest tournament we've ever ran, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
So,
Quote versus Pancake Mix.
I'm so dehydrated here, dude. I'm so dehydrated.
That's the Arizona effect.
Yeah.
Thank you again for bringing me this water. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. I had to go. I walked all the way across the building for you.
Man,
it took me like 5 minutes. Honestly, it's unbelievable. So.
Oh, you won.
You always do. You always owe me one, for sure.
I always owe you one.
Always, forever. You'll always owe me for that water.
Okay.
Remember? So, just remember, if I go 1-2 in your bracket, right? It's gonna be 3-2 actually, because I brought you the water. You can change that.
That would be owing you 2, wouldn't it?
I can't do math, so I don't know.
Well, if you can't do math, then I feel like I can get away with some things here. So that sounds okay to me.
Yeah, you probably could.
Cool.
Realistically.
All right, they're getting ready. Oh, are we gonna start with a Squidward Ditto? Is that what they're?
They're doing a Squidward Ditto.
No way, that's what they're planning.
I hope that's what they're planning, unless they are restarting the game.
Okay.
The game, that's the one thing about this game. Thaddeus, if you are watching, we love the game. We think it's good, but there is a really nasty bug with the controls on land. Please fix it. I'm begging you. Please. Please.
What is the exact nature of the bug? Is it just like if you use the GameCube controller with ZX settings, it won't work with other controllers?
So it's partially that. Basically, what happens with the game is sometimes it'll freak out, it'll crash the game, sometimes it'll swap controls, and it doesn't even, that one it doesn't even do necessarily for GameCube, it does it for PlayStation, it does it for Xbox. It's just very strange. It's just, it doesn't like when the GameCube controller is plugged in.
Yo, you gonna talk to this mic?
Let's talk, let's hear it.
He robbed me. He spiked me at 0. I died. It was pretty the coolest thing I've ever seen.
You're calling that a robbery?
No, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Honestly, I loved it. It was great. Squidward, it's great. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Yeah.
I was about to call you John Amar 64 for the rest of your life.
John Amar? I don't know.
John Amar 64, everybody. So, but yeah, no, that was a robbery. That was a robbery.
What was that? Why would you describe it that way?
Why would you describe it?
How was that a robbery?
Squidward. That's all there is, Squidward.
I think there has to be stricter criteria for something like this. Okay.
Does there really have to be stricter criteria?
I think so.
Well, if there's stricter criteria, you ain't going to find it here. But it looks like we are finally booting the game back up. Hopefully going to get into this final game as we only have a little bit of time, because basically as soon as we're done here, we got to rush out of here because they're going to be kicking us out.
Wait, what time is it?
It is 10:09.
Oh my god, we were supposed to be out like 10 minutes ago. Okay.
Yeah, well, we have to hard be out of here at 11, is what they said. So, welcome to Arizona, where the time change doesn't matter to here. Doesn't matter. But, you know what does matter? Supporting Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. It's a great game. There's a lot of great changes to it. The new campaign mode, as well as the netcode. The netcode is amazing. It's like some of the best netcode in a platform fighter that I've seen that's been released commercially, anyway. And it's really impressive to see all the changes they made. They put a lot of work and a lot of love into this game, working with the community to make the game better. And go out there and support it. If you're interested, play it. It's a fantastic game. If you're not convinced from tonight, come back tomorrow. We're going to be doing a full bracket. Over 50 people have signed up. We're going to be seeing all kinds of players, all kinds of characters.
Yeah, not just over 50 people, but like top players from other games. Like there's some top Rivals players that are entering NASB tomorrow that I'm very excited to watch. Sego's obviously one of them. I mean, Sego was also a top NASB 1 player. But he just in general has a very good knack for picking up a lot of games. Like he picked up Slap City really quick as well.
Right.
He picks up multiple characters in all these games. Very excited to see how he plays NASB 2. I think he's first seed tomorrow.
Oh wow.
I've heard his specialty is LT but that he has like kind of a cast at his sleeve. You know, that's what you expect from Sego, right? That's what you expect. The other big name that I hear a lot about, of course, is Cake Assault.
Oh yeah.
Cake Assault's Garfield is the talk of the town. I'm very excited to see this one in action. I haven't seen any Garfield play actually.
Neither have I.
But a lot of people I talk to are predicting that Cake will win the tournament tomorrow.
That's what I've been hearing. And Max Ketchum specifically mentioned to Pancake, he said, I will be genuinely shocked if Cake Assault does not win the tournament. He said that perfectly. And we're seeing right now, I think, quote, I heard the shout that he had Pancake Mix control scheme. I heard Pancake just scream, what's your name, quote?
Alright, here we go. Plankton versus Squidward. Two of the weirdest characters in the game for sure. Extremely clunky, super heavy versus this weird double jump character.
We
have the teeter?
Yeah, the teeter is back in full force in this game. So if you didn't like it in the first game, well, too bad. It's still here. And honestly, I kind of like how it's balanced out a little bit. It kind of makes it so you can't just hide in the corner like in some other fighting games. Or it also gives you kind of an out as well. But we're seeing these fares come out, and they are so strong. He goes for the dare, not able to find it. And this is one of the problems we're seeing with Plankton is they do get overwhelmed very easily.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of their frame data is kind of slow. If you get really up in their face, I feel like they're going to lose scraps a lot. But like the way they deal with it is to try to keep you from getting in your face at all with this jump, right? Or with the hot sauce. Because the hot sauce, it's not just a projectile, it slows you down.
Yes.
Like, what a cool trait for a really slow character to have. It's to slow your opponent down.
Oh no, he went for the command grab. So yeah, the command grab, if you miss it, you have a lot of end lag. It's like almost as bad as Nigel.
That is insane. You can't slime cancel it?
No, if you miss it.
Okay.
So it's pretty bad. But he is going to get it there. That will kill. And we are already at a pretty even game.
Oh, that grab is pretty big. Yeah, Plankton has the biggest grab, right?
He has the long range. Like, if you're at ledge too long, like if you're just hanging there, he can grab you off of it.
Like, his grab scoops below?
Yep.
What the heck? That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So it can catch you if you're just sleeping. And we can see, I love the slime cancel there. Is going to be able to find the grab. Is going to go for these double up airs. Even tries going for the strong up air, but not able to find it. That's the one thing about Plankton is that if you are charging his strong up air as well as this strong dare, he does float in the sky for just a little bit.
Trying to land some hot sauce while Squidward recovers. Then catching the landing with the kill move.
Yeah, we're
Pancake mix up.
Oh, great slime clarinet note coming out from Quote. Going to be able to get that good mix-up option as well. Able to catch Pancake Mix completely off guard. But it might not be enough because Pancake is grabbing and making a lot of these grabs, which to be honest, if you're getting grabbed from that, it has a lot of startup lag. There's something going on there. But Quote is able to
you're
hit
insane!
that.
What kind of attack is this?
My lord!
Oh no! He got
Wait, no
punched!
jump, no jump.
Really?
Oh
Okay,
my god, he
back
gets the
kick
command
catches.
grab, and that's going to be it.
He's going on!
Oh my god! That was nasty. That was such a great interaction there, but Pancake played that really, really well. And is now going to find himself in the lead, but it might not be enough. We see Quote go for that clarinet note one more time. Not going to find it, but it's on the house. It's on the house. The stock's on the house, and what the heck was that animation? Did you see that?
Oh my god, is this going to happen again? Oh, doesn't quite get the reverse hitbox that Quote got last time.
He was looking for it. So that's the one thing to note about Squidward 2. Most of his moves have multiple hitboxes. So he mentioned like the up air. It has a hitbox that sends up, and then it has a hitbox that sends forward. So I think he just got the wrong hitbox there.
Oh,
is
no.
not going to tech that.
That's
Is
the
going to
game.
take it. You see Quote kind of... He's like, no, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. I hit the button. I swear to God.
I've been there, dude.
Oh,
I've
dude.
been there.
Dude, you should. I mean, you heard me at Luke's house. Like, what? I did that. I swear to God, man. I swear I did that, dude. Oh God.
I was running into the same stuff. I was getting tech issues I've never gotten in any other game. I don't know how it was happening. I was just getting random down Bs. How do you get random down Bs?
Right. No,
I've gotten that in any game before.
yeah, dude.
I'm blaming the game on this one, for sure.
Dude, I feel like anytime I'm playing this game specifically, I sound like someone like DSP, where I'm like, dude, I didn't do that, man. I didn't do that, dude.
Yo, we have Tigray versus Beavers coming out. So Tigray, a lot of people have also been calling one of the best characters in this game. This character is very heavily based off PM Wolf.
Yes.
Has a shine that sends at that angle. Has a forward air and up air, very similar to Wolf. In general, just an excellent rushdown character.
And then we're seeing the Beavers come out. There's a lot of Beavers players here tonight.
Hell
A
yeah.
lot of Beavers players. Obviously, I think Pancake Mix is going to play this character a little different than our friend Sanji. But I'm excited to see what changes he does. I don't know if he's going to use this guy.
Is this a legal stage?
Yes.
Are they gentlemen? Oh, it's not flat?
No, they changed it now. So it's very similar to Dreamland, I'd say. But the Blast Zones, I think the ceiling is much lower than it would be like on Dreamland. I know Dreamland and Melee has a humongous Blast Zone, or a ceiling anyway.
Wait, when you say they changed it to be like Dreamland, like the Dreamland platform layout too? Like, as in...
Yeah, this is like kind of... I thought this was the Dreamland.
Dreamland is like big Battlefield. It's like Battlefield, but like huge.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of another stage.
No worries. So the platform layout is not what's shocking to me. It's the fact that it's not a flat main stage, unless that's just like the visual.
No, this is like just the normal harmonic convergence. So the new new
It looks like it
FD?
dips in the middle.
yeah, the new FD is it does dip in the middle actually. I never noticed that. The new FD is a graveyard.
Okay. Cemetery.
Yeah. So graveyard, cemetery, they're the same thing.
There's a Slap City legal stage that has a curved main stage like this, and it is extremely unpopular, and I guess it's not legal anymore because I think they eventually banned it because everyone hated it. So I'm really surprised that they put a stage like this as a counterfeit. I'm really curious what Nasby 2 players will think of it.
I will be too. I mean, harmonic convergence, as we know, not a popular stage in the last game. A lot of people towards the end of the Nasby started getting kind of jaded with it, just because of how huge it was. Eventually,
I mean, it's banned in Nasby 1 at this point. Like, we don't even play with that stage anymore.
yeah, because they added the ability to turn off the tombstone and graveyard. That was the biggest thing that people had, is that they would rather just play on graveyard. And we're seeing like Quote do really well actually. Get a lot of these combos with I want to say
Amazing slime cancel on the burst movement.
I want to say this.
Wow.
This beaver's name is Samuel though.
It's Daggett.
Daggett? Oh, it is Daggett. Okay.
Before my phone died, I caught someone mentioning it in chat. So shout out to that person.
Shout out to that person. We love you. We don't know who you are, but take credit. It's all yours. Good slime cancel into the grab.
Oh, that's an interesting form of block pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of things that ordinarily would be unsafe on shield, you can like turn into a mix-up if you have meter.
Yeah, that's actually that's a really good way to... I never thought to use meter that way. You've changed my mind on that.
I'm a revolutionary gamer.
You really are. Dude, you made PX. That's revolutionary in and of itself. And what's revolutionary too is El Tigre, in the sense that they said, okay, you want PM Wolf, we'll give you PM Wolf.
That is revolutionary as hell.
Right?
Sure.
That is a great Slime cancel is going to get that kill.
Hitbox?
Dude, that hitbox.
Nowhere close to what?
Dude, that up smash.
Are you serious right now?
So that strong up smash hitbox is ginormous. It's huge. Like, it's just not okay.
It's unacceptable, yeah.
Also, the one thing to note about LT Gray, a lot of people consider him to be the best in the game, as I believe you've mentioned already. But the reason for that is because his frame data is so good. Like, he doesn't.
Oh, double dare, double dare! Oh, that recovery from Jagged. That moves used to come up pretty fast and like interrupt spike attempts. I've noticed.
It does. So that's death. Oh, he messed up. So normally, I mean, Pancake was talking about it. In that situation, if you time it just right with the slime cancel, it'll send them straight down. There's nothing you can do.
Okay.
But he just missed the timing.
Oh, because you get like a certain hit with the multi-hit?
Yeah.
That's clever. That's very
But
clever.
one thing to note about LT Gray is he does have the best frame data in the game. Most everything he does is safe on shield. And he just is able to follow up his combos really, 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 really well. The only reason why he's just not as good as Azula right now is Azula has a bit more of the range game and has an easier time killing than LT Gray. But that won't be for very long, I imagine. Oh my god, that was nasty.
I feel like it's also worth noting that like this early in the meta, like none of these statements are like objective. Like
No.
these are based on very, very little information.
Yeah.
Saying one character's better than another.
Yeah, because in 3 months we could be talking about, well, LT Gray's not that great as we originally thought he was. And then Beavers,
I mean,
my god!
If y'all remember Cat Dog from the early Nasby 1 days, when everyone thought that character was top 3, then it turns out you can just jump out of the main kill confirm.
I'll say it right now. Everyone thought Nigel sucked, and then Slice, myself, Jut, and everybody started up air snapping people. But Pancake going to get one of the nastiest combos ever and is going to finish this off in a defiant 2-0 victory.
Good games.
Those were some really good games. That is a hell of a way to finish it off, and you can't see the windscreen, but it is fire over there. It's literally fire. LT Gray is on fire.
I hope you guys enjoyed the Nasby Showcase. We had so many characters showed today, and I feel like we got a lot of variety in like the mechanics and like the different kinds of styles that the archetypes these characters have. Because the characters are so much more diverse than Nasby 1. Like, I think Nasby 1 had this criticism where a lot of characters felt kind of samey. I don't think anybody feels that way with Nasby 2.
Not at all.
Not at all.
A lot of the characters feel different, and we're going to see more of those differences tomorrow when the main bracket happens, and we're going to see all hell break loose with all sorts of types of characters. So, guys, we hope you tune in for that. It's going to be happening at 1:30 to 2 p.m. Pacific time, I believe. Or is that? Yeah.
Arizona time.
Arizona time.
Mountain time, which is
yes,
mountain time.
so it is mountain time. So please tune in for that. We'd love to see you. But in the meantime, my name's Waldo.
I'm Pride.
And we will see you next time. Take care.
Are they going to switch the screen away?
Do
Do I just hold this smile indefinitely?
I feel like I'm on an Narwhal video. Man.
How long do we keep this up for? We finished.
We finished.
Do you want to switch the screen away?
Yeah, we're good.
It's all done.